Oh. Hey guys, and welcome to Riggs Garage. Today, the 1970 Mustang Fastback is getting a new lease on life. I am kicking this project back into high gear. I pulled the car out into the open so I could have a look at it. The project has been slow. It's been plodding. And for a while there, I didn't work on it for like 3 months. But now I have a hit list I'm going to share with you, and we're going to get this thing on the road. The wait will be worth it. It's been too long. I need to stop getting cars that need the engine pulled, the transmission pulled, and engine swaps and all that type of thing. But glutton for punishment, we always like it better. So if you look at my Mustang playlist on my YouTube channel, you can see the previous videos. We have a delivery video. I tear the engine down. I build a short block. I put the whole engine together. I put it in with a C4 transmission, and then I find wheels that I like. And then I pull the engine back out because the C4 transmission gets replaced by a T5 transmission swap. But now the car is complete, the engine's back in, and it's time to button things up and get it on the road. The list isn't really that long, and it's a lot of easy, small tasks. So let's get those things done. Follow along with me here. I'm gonna try to put out a video every couple days here. I have this week off between Christmas and New Year's, so it's a great time to get things done. It's a little cold, but not a big deal. With the frequent videos, I would like some motivation from you guys, so hit me up in the comments below. Let me know what you think of the project, but I will do a quick reintroduction of the car here. This is a 1970 Mustang Fastback. I got it from a family friend. He's had it in the garage since the late 90s. It hasn't run since then. In the previous videos, you'll see I built a 289 block with 302 heads. 289 block is 40 thousandths over. The crank was remachined, rods resized, new rings, new bearings everywhere, water pump, all that stuff. Walking around the car here. Oh, I have a new wheel and tire. That's the last one. The rest of the wheels and tires are here. The car has really cool patina. Previous video, this thing got a new fuel system. New tank here, hardware. This seat is out because I was working under the dash, but the car now has 3 pedals. And, of course, got the Hurst 5-speed ball with a tri-ax shifter, so it shifts really crisp. So I'll be posting a new T5 video as well. But yeah, the interior is all here. Just needs to be vacuumed out and sorted. Need to find a place for my gauge pod in there. So yeah, there's a quick overview of the project. Let's look at the list of things I have left to do and get this video started. Here's a quick look at the to-do list. I need to get this passenger header in my T5 swap video that I should probably edit and release. It might be released by the time this comes out. I found that I use a shorty header on the driver's side, but a long tube header on the passenger side. Need to finish up my mini starter wiring, put the radiator in, get the oil cinder hooked up, hook up the exhaust, modify the exhaust for one shorty header, one long tube header, adjust the shifter, hook up the speedometer cable, fill up transmission fluid, stuff like that you don't want to forget. Install a drive shaft again, the oil and filter needs to be put on, power steering hookup, power steering fluid, spark plugs, hook up the ignition, fill the cooling system, temperature sender. Of course, this is not in order, so that should get us close to driving. Now, that's driving, but we should stop, right? So brakes, need to bleed the master cylinder, rebuild the rear drums on the Ford 9-inch, put the rear brake hose in, put the front Willwood brake kit that comes with hoses and everything. There's a video on that I can post up here. Add the rear proportioning valve, since I don't have a proportioning valve anymore. And bleed the whole system. That's pretty much it. If I had an 8-hour day with the car, I could get almost all of that done easily. But I don't. I have a job and kids. So let's get jamming now. Woo! Check that out. Solid. It's jam time. So let's start out with an easy win. I'm gonna put this fan back where it goes here, and I'm gonna put the radiator back in the car. That's a champion. The garage, sufficient time to get warm again. And I forgot to mention, for my birthday, I received this Mach 1 chin spoiler. So imagine this on the front of the 70. We're going for a worn road race style machine here. It looked really cool. I'm excited to put this on. But first, it should run. Wrench. There. Now the top hose. Should I be out of breath from that? I don't think so. Yes. Hooking up the stock alternator wiring. I'm probably going to go to a 1-wire alternator. But right now, we'll see if this works. Well, like I said in my T5 swap video, I'm using one old header, this long tube on the passenger side, and one shorty from China on the driver's side. Let's see if I can't scrape these nice valve covers. I'm using these multi-layered aluminum gaskets. They crush behind the header. They're like 30 or 40 bucks, but they won't leak. Anybody that's used one of the compressed board type header gaskets, they're usually good for 1 to 5 days on a new build, depending on if you drive it. Hey guys, we're midway. Can you stop what you're doing? If you like this video, hit that like button for me. That helps the channel. And subscribe if you haven't considered subscribing yet. I appreciate it. Wow. That was easy. Did I miss something? This car is being built from what I have. I've just got a random assortment of header bolts. Some of them don't fit in these tight bins, so I put the ones that larger headed in between here where it's easy to fit them, and then the smaller headed ones fit in the bins like this one here. Alright, that header's installed, so now we're going to go to the driver's side of the engine and hook up some miscellaneous things. But first, let's cross it off here. Going to hook up this fuel line. Boom. Temperature sending unit. Now the cooling system is almost closed. Oh, heater hoses. Well, I'm going to crawl under here and put this filter in before I put the power steering on. It'll be easier. So I just threaded on my oil sending unit there. And now, need to put this high pressure power steering line on. Looks like adjustable wrench. Here's an easy win, hooking up the distributor to Mallory ignition over here. Done. Power steering hookup, oil and filter. There's filter so far, but let's get spark plugs and wires in there. Heater hoses. I also don't like the way these are looking, so they will probably get revised. But this will make sure I have a heater. Alright, we're starting to get there. Man, the red sparkly wires. Too many colors. We've got McDonald's going on. Yellow, chrome, blue, black, red, red. Aluminium. Spark plugs and wires. In the next episode, I'm going to cover wiring a Ford Mini starter using your original Mustang starter solenoid. I'll talk about jumping your automatic transmission neutral safety, so you can start the car with a manual transmission. Probably throw the drive shaft back in it, speedometer cable, the dirty stuff under the car. That's some good progress for the day. I'm gonna hit it again tomorrow. Then I'm definitely going to measure exhaust here, do the speedometer cable, pump up the transmission with fluid, put the drive shaft in. Other than that, brakes will be after all this, probably after initial fire up. Lots of progress today. It's good to see it coming together. If you like this video, hit that like button below for me, helps the YouTube channel, and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you watching. Thank you.